All right, let's find a nice easy seat. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Big exhale. Nice big inhale. Nice smooth exhale. Keep that breath going. And let's go ahead and move into some neck rolls. Dropping our chin to our chest. Bringing our right ear to our right shoulder. Gently dropping our head back. Left ear to left shoulder. And on around again, feeling that stretch through our neck. Noticing how our neck feels as it moves in this circle. Taking care with any painful areas. Something feels good or you feel like you need to stay in one space longer than the other, then hang out there for a couple of breaths, getting a nice deep stretch, whatever it is that you need. And then when you're ready, go ahead and switch directions. And then we'll come on back to the center. Sit up nice and tall. And let's go ahead and drop our left ear to our left shoulder. Starting off with that stretch through the side of our neck into the top of our shoulder. Hanging out right here. If this is too much, then go ahead and bring your head up just a little bit. If this feels okay and you'd like to go deeper, go ahead and extend that right arm out, fingertips on the mat or onto a block or a pillow, whatever it is that you have. Lengthening that stretch, deepening that stretch out through your shoulder. And then from here, if you'd like to bring that left hand up and around onto your right cheek, just using the weight of your arm to stretch into your neck and shoulder. Don't actually pull or tug on your head. And then let's slide that left hand back to our left cheek and bring our head up through the center. And then exhale to the other side. Stretching through that left side now. If this feels good and you'd like to go deeper, extend that left arm. And then let's bring that right arm around to our left cheek if that feels good. And then slide that right arm to our right cheek and gently bring our head back through the center. And then as you inhale, shrug your shoulders on up to your ears and exhale, draw them down and away. Inhale, bring them on up. Exhale, slide them on back. And again, inhale and exhale. Up and back down. And then let's move those shoulders into big shoulder rolls to the back. Really warming up. And let's go ahead and roll them forward. And then relax those shoulders. Let's bring the left arm across our body as we inhale, hooking it with the right. Inhale, lengthen through our spine, sit nice and tall. Exhale, drop that shoulder away from the ear. Now getting into our whole shoulder head here. And then as you exhale, slowly release. And then inhale, bring that right arm across, hooking it with the left. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, drop that shoulder away. Every exhale, see if you could drop that shoulder a little further away from your ear, getting deeper into that stretch. And release. And go ahead and give a little swing of your arms here if you have the urge. Moving them around a little bit. And then now let's go ahead and extend those legs out in front of us. Let's look out at our toes here. Inhale, sit up tall. Already maybe feeling it along the back of your legs, depending on how much sitting you've been doing. It's funny how sitting can really impact how your legs feel, and then also a lot of movement can impact. Just a normal day-to-day stuff, we might not feel anything, but if we've been inactive or very active, it's going to impact those stretches. So inhale, our toes toward us. Exhale, toes away from us. Inhale, move them toward you. Exhale away. Keep it going. Waking up our legs. And then relax those legs and let's do those ankle circles to the right. Make them in a big circle with your toe. And let's move them to the left. And then release those toes. Give them some little scrunch up your toes if you want to. Wiggle them around if you need to. And then sitting back up nice and tall. And then inhale, let's sweep the arms on up. Lift through our heart. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen one more time as you lift those ribs off of your hips. And then exhale, hinge forward. Nice straight line at first if you can. Nice little from your top of your head to your tailbone. And then when you're ready, come all the way around. Reach for those toes. Inhale, heart presses forward. And exhale, let that head sink toward your knees. Every inhale, lengthen through that spine. Every exhale, sink a little deeper. Going as far as you're comfortable. Release the hands to the mat. And then gently walk your hands back until you're sitting up nice and tall. On your next inhale, let's bring that right leg in. We're going to move into a twist, so you can plant that right foot inside that left leg or cross it over your left leg, whatever feels good. Inhale our right arm up. Exhale, bring it behind you, sitting up nice and tall. Now we can move with that left arm and hook that left arm around that right knee. Lengthen through your spine and exhale, twist through those shoulders, turning your gaze behind you as far as you can go. Every inhale, sit up nice and tall. Imagine a little string pulling you long here, helping you lengthen through your spine. See if you can flatten out that right foot. Nice big inhale, nice smooth exhale. And slowly release. Let that right leg slide back out to meet the left, and inhale that left leg in. Go nice and flat inside your right thigh or cross it over. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, bring that left hand behind you. Now with our right, come side up, hook it outside that left knee. Inhale, lengthening through your spine, and exhale, twist through those shoulders. Turning your gaze behind you as far as you can. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, sink a little deeper into this twist. And exhale, slowly unwind. Bring that left leg on out, move the legs a little if you need to, and then let's sweep those legs in and cruise on over into our tabletop. Bringing those knees right below our hips. Arms are shoulder distance apart, palms are pressing into the mat. Now, if you have pain in your wrists, you can bring those palms out a little bit more, give yourself a little more room here. An angle's okay, but make sure you're pressing into your palms still. And then spin those triceps in toward your body. Belly button pulls in to flatten out through your lower back. Bring your head into neutral. And then we'll go ahead, when you're ready, we'll sink right on into cow pose. So let that chest sink toward the floor, pulling it forward, trying to get the chest past your biceps, looking up at the ceiling. And as you exhale, chin tucks into the chest as your heart pulls back through your shoulder blades. Let the head and neck relax. Back into your cow as you inhale. Nice big exhale, rounding through that upper back. Inhale. Now, if you'd like to give a little bend into your elbows, if that feels better for you, go ahead and then really push, like you're pushing that ground away as you move into your cat pose. Cruise on through these at a rate that you're comfortable. Moving nice and fast or nice and slow, whatever feels good for you this morning. If you like to be big and exaggerated, moving those hips back and forth with you, you absolutely can do that. And then let's settle back into neutral. Go ahead and move those hips from side to side here if you like. Maybe pushing your ribs out from the right and to the left, stretching that side body. And then back into neutral. Walk those hands back until you're sitting on your heels. We're going to take those shin ankle stretches and then we'll move into those foot stretches here. So sit up nice and tall. Palms can come right here beside your feet, fingers facing forward or behind you, whatever works, as long as you're anchoring through the palm of your hand. If you need blocks or a bolster instead beside you, you need a little more space between you and the floor, go ahead and take it. All right. Once you feel ready, you can go ahead and lift one knee at a time or lift both knees, whatever feels good, but only go as far as you're comfortable. If it's painful, lower those knees. Big inhale. Nice smooth exhale here. After today's leg stretches, you should be able to go for a hike. And then let's exhale one knee at a time back to the mat. Palms come forward, flip those toes. See if you can get all 10 toes on the ground and then sit on back. Take it easy. Like this is as far as my right foot wants me to go at the moment. Take a nice inhale. As you exhale, let the hips get a little heavier. Walking it on back. Let those hips get nice and heavy. And again, only go as far as you're comfortable. You don't have to force anything here. So if you're out here and this is enough, great. Then stay right there. If you need a little foot massage, this is a great chance to give yourself a little foot massage. And then let's gently come forward. Flip those toes, and you know what's coming next. Pat those feet out on the mat. Nice little energy buzz to our feet. If you need to stop and wrinkle those toes up, crinkle them up, move those ankles around, go ahead. And then move right on back into those little patting it out here. And then relax those feet. On your inhale, let's flip those toes. Press those palms in. We're cruising into our downward dog. So as you exhale, lift those hips up. And let's go ahead and calibrate this downward dog. So arms should be about shoulder distance apart, pressing those palms into the mat. Fingers are open wide like little anchors. Triceps are spinning in towards your ears. Your head and neck relax. Let those shoulders slide down your back. Inhale, lifting through those hips. Imagine you're trying to get those hips up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, press those thighs toward the back of the room, letting those heels head toward the mat. Pedal it out here if you're feeling really tight. Taking it nice and easy. Again, inhale those hips on up. Exhale those heels on down. If you need to bring a bend into your knees, that's okay. Your hands should be pressing the ground away from you. Toes are pressing the ground away from you. And go sinking in as far as you're comfortable. And now we're going to move into that rolling plank. Inhale, pulling our belly button in, our hips kind of scoop forward a little bit, and we start that movement in our lower back. Roll through our spine, coming out into a plank, looking out in front of us, and then let that roll happen backwards. So we're trying to roll through our hips, roll through our spine rather than just hinging back and forth. Let's give it another try. Roll forward. When you're ready, roll on back. Rolling forward. Roll it on back. 2 more times here on your own breath. And then we'll head back to downward dog. And let's have a rest here. We're going to focus on our right leg. So inhale that right leg on up. Bring that knee all the way in. Lift those hips up. Make room for that leg. And roll all the way forward. Bring that right foot between your hands. Right foot meets the right thumb. Hips are squaring forward, and then exhale. Sink into our low lunge. If you'd like blocks, bring your blocks underneath of your hands. Inhale. Belly button pulls in, lengthening through our spine. Flex that back thigh. Press that thigh toward the back of the room. Top of your back foot is pressing into the mat, taking pressure off your knee. And then inhale those arms on up. Exhale those hands to your heart. Lengthening one more time, and let's bring that left elbow outside that right knee. Twisting and turning our gaze behind us. Inhale back through the center. Exhale those hands to the mat. Press that right foot in, gently glide the hips back. Coming onto our right heel. You want to try to keep your toes on the ground. That's going to give you that stretch along the front of your leg. If you'd like to come all the way to your heel, it's going to stretch you along the back of your leg. Palms are on the ground or on blocks, however you're comfortable. Lengthen through our spine. And then exhale, walk those hands forward. Inhale, flip that back toe, lift that back leg, and exhale, step back into your downward dog. Let's focus on our left leg. Inhale that left leg on up. Bring it up as high as you can stand it, bringing it into the chest, curling that belly in, giving room for that leg to step all the way out. Left foot meets the left thumb, and exhale. Lower that back leg if you can stand it. Flex that back leg. Press the top of that foot into the mat. Knees on top of our ankle. Make sure we're not out over our toes. Glide the hips back if you need to a little bit to bring that leg into alignment. And then inhale those arms on up. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Bring our hands to our heart. Lengthen one more time, and then we'll bring that right elbow outside that left knee. Exhale as you twist and turn your gaze behind you. And inhale back through the center, hands to the mat, press that left foot in and slowly glide those hips back, coming onto your left heel or keep those toes planted, whatever you like. Nice and long through our spine. And walk those hands forward. Flip that back toe, lift that back leg and head on into downward dog. Big inhale through those hips, let those hips rise. Exhale, sink those heels. And then exhale, gently come onto your knees and then lay onto your belly. We're going to move into those shoulder stretches here. You can bring your head all the way to the mat. I'm gonna keep my head up so hopefully my voice isn't so loud on the little microphone. Take a nice big inhale here and exhale. Let's extend our right arm. We'll start on the right side. And then with your next exhale, gently roll over onto your right shoulder. Getting nice and long here at first. Testing out how that right shoulder feels. If it's a little intense, don't go any further. If you're up for some more, go ahead and bend that top leg, plant it on the floor behind your bottom leg. And then as you exhale, roll those hips open toward the ceiling. You can sweep that left arm behind you if you like and let it wrap towards your back. Taking care here, doing what feels good for you. Again, it can be intense, but don't be in pain over it. Don't feel like something's going to snap in your shoulder. Every exhale, open up those hips a little bit more if you can stand it. And then inhale, let's roll back to neutral. And then exhale, roll over onto your belly. Inhale, lift your head. Let's sweep that right arm in. We're going to move into that bow tie pose. So right arm crawls under the left. Let that left arm crawl out as far as you can go. I'll show you this way here. Big. We're tying ourselves up. Tuck those arms into our chest. You should already feel this between your shoulder blades, the tops of your shoulder heads. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, let your head and neck relax. Put something underneath your head if you need it. Shoulders packed down away from the ears. We've been doing this one all day today. So inhale, let's lift our head. Exhale, slowly sliding our arms apart. Tuck them back into our side, and then exhale, extend that left arm out from your left side, and then gently roll on over to that left side. Again, putting something under your head if it's too much for your neck here. And then once you feel ready, go ahead and bend that right leg, plant it on the floor behind your left, and roll those hips open toward the ceiling, sinking into the shoulder stretch. Nice smooth inhale, nice smooth exhale. Bringing our right arm around if you like. You can grab your right ankle. You could even grab onto that ankle and let it pull you open a little bit more. But again, only if that feels good. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay. And then inhale back to neutral. And exhale, roll over onto your belly. Inhale, lift up your head. And exhale, let's tuck our left arm under our right this time. Really bringing those arms as far apart as you can. Tucking those arms into your chest. Then when you feel ready, release your head and neck. Pack those shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale, gently lift your head. Exhale, releasing those arms. Let's go ahead and press our palms into the mat and inhale, come on up. And we're gonna come right on over. Now, if you have a strap, grab your strap. If you have an old t-shirt, or if you can reach up and grab your hand, but if you don't have anything to grab your foot with, we can use our hands, and I'll talk about that when we get there. So we're going to come onto our bottom and roll on back. Let's go ahead and just take one big stretch here from our toes all the way out through our hands. And then inhale, let's hug our right leg into our chest. Giving it a nice big squeeze. Bring our hands onto our right knee. And with your exhale, let's draw a circle with that right knee out to the right side. Big circle or little circle, whatever feels good. And let's bring that leg in. And as you exhale, let that leg drop open to the right. Bring your hand out to support you if you need to, or put some pillows under there if you like. And then inhale, right leg back through the center. Now we'll grab our strap or our t-shirt, or if you need to just grab the back of your leg, that's fine. So take your prop, bring it around the ball of your right foot. And as you inhale, lengthen through that leg, pushing that heel up toward the ceiling, pointing those toes toward you as far as you can stand it. If you'd like to reach up and grab your toes instead, you could do that. Or grab onto the back of your calf, whatever works for you here. Continue to push that heel up to the ceiling as you inhale. With your exhale, let those shoulders relax back to the mat. Our arms are just stabilizers here. We don't need to be pulling or gripping all tight. We want to relax through those shoulders. We've been spending some time stretching them, so let's keep them nice and relaxed. Pushing that heel, continue to push that heel, feeling that stretch all the way up the back of your leg. And then remember, if the back of your knee is feeling a little funky, go ahead and give it a slight bend. Want to keep that space safe. Alrighty, inhale nice and long, and exhale, let's start to move those toes as if we could touch them on the floor above our head. Now, if you can reach up and grab them here, feel free. Every inhale, continue to lengthen through your leg, and every exhale, bring that right leg closer to your body. Bend the knee if you need to. And then inhale, bring that leg back into the center. Remove that strap, hug that knee into your body. And then let's bring that left leg in and bring that right ankle on top of that left thigh. Interlacing our fingers around that left thigh. Inhale, let that left thigh press back. Exhale, let that right knee move away from your body, stretching deep into that right hip. Only going as far as you can stand it here. And then with your exhale, release that left thigh. And then slowly rotate those hips over to the left. Keep that figure four. Don't let the legs slide around on each other. Keep that figure four and bring that right foot flat to the floor, to a block, whatever you have. Extend your right arm, extend your left, and turn your gaze out over those fingertips. Taking a nice twist here. And then inhale, let's bring everything back through the center. And exhale, release that right leg out to the mat. Inhale, hugging in that left leg. Nice big squeeze of our left leg. Bring our hands onto that left knee, and with an exhale, draw that circle out to the left. And let's bring that leg in. And then exhale, drop that left leg open to your left side. Try to keep that right hip on the mat. Supporting that leg is necessary. And then inhale, left leg back to the center. Grabbing your prop. Wrap that strap around the ball of your left foot. And then inhale, let's lengthen through our leg. Every inhale, push that heel toward the ceiling. Let those shoulders relax. Soften the back of your knee if you need to. And then when you're ready, start to move those toes toward the floor above your head. As far as you can go, as far as it feels good. Inhale, lengthen through that leg, and exhale, sink it towards your body. And exhale, release that leg back to neutral. Remove that strap, hug it in, and bring that right leg in at the same time. Rest that left ankle on top of your right thigh. Interlacing those fingers around your right thigh. Inhale, right thigh presses back. Exhale, left knee moves away from your body. Only going as far as you can stand it. Don't be in any pain here. Let it be a nice deep stretch, but no pain. And then release that right thigh. Keeping that figure four. Slowly rotate those hips over to your right, bringing that left foot flat on the ground. Extend your left arm, extend your right, and turn your gaze over your left arm if you can stand it. Sinking that left shoulder back to the mat. And inhale, let's cruise back through the center. Bring that left leg around to meet the right, and then we're going to rock right on up here. And if you've got blocks or pillows or couch pillows or folding up some blankets, whatever feels good here, we're going to move into supported fish. We're going to extend those legs nice and long. Bring that block, whatever it is that you have, right along your spine. About mid-back should be okay. Slowly roll around, nice and easy. I haven't done this one in at least a week, so you gotta take extra care with it. Hug those shoulder blades around your block. Let that head, neck drop back and totally relax. Use that second block or pillow or whatever it is you have under your head here. And then go ahead and bring your arms out to a T if that feels good, or let them rest at your side, or get wild here and bring them all the way above your head. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Let those shoulders get heavy on your block. Opening up our bellies and our hearts. Stretching the shoulders some more. If this is painful, then slowly come on out of it. This is feeling pretty good and you want to get the legs involved, go ahead and slide your legs into butterfly, bringing the bottoms of your feet together. Let the legs fall to the outside. If you get into butterfly and decide, nope, I don't want to, go ahead and slide those legs back out. Let those legs get heavy. Continue to let those shoulders sink onto that block. Now, if you like this and you want to stay here for your final resting pose, you are welcome to do that. Otherwise, let's go ahead and bring our legs out, our hands to the outsides of our thighs, and inhale, gently guide those legs together. Slide those legs out in front of you. Hands to support your head if you need it. You can slowly help yourself on up. You can come all the way up or roll over to one side and come all the way up. And just let yourself kind of flop over here, stretching into that, right there into your back. And then inhale, roll on up, and exhale, roll on down. Hug your knees on in one last time. You can rock from side to side here, massaging into your back. Move those legs in a circle, massaging into your glutes. Or go all the way into happy baby. Bring those legs on up. Grab the outsides of your feet, lengthening through your legs. Big inhale, nice big hug, and then exhale, let those legs slide on out. Arms are relaxed out to the side, shoulders roll back. Take a big deep breath in. Big exhale out and relax, melting away into your mat. Stay with me through this final resting pose. Big breath in. Imagine you could breathe all the way out to your toes. And then as you exhale, releasing all that air, releasing any tension, releasing your to-do list. One more time, big deep breath in. And then let it all out. Shoulders roll back onto the mat. Get heavy, your head gets heavy. Your legs are heavy. You're sending those thoughts away on their little thought bubble. And you're resting. With your next breath, go ahead and start to move those toes, moving our fingers, rocking our head from side to side. Hugging our knees in, nice and easy. And then when you're ready to come on up, you can feel free to rock up or go ahead and roll on over and press yourself up to an easy seat, whatever works for you. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Then bring your one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Tuning into your heartbeat. And then feel free to repeat after me. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will live in gratitude. And just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and all living things. And we can bring our hands into Anjali Mudra, closing our practice right here. Thank you for being here this morning. I really appreciate you. Namaste.